Check. Okay.
Good evening. Welcome to the pregame show for the William Blount Governors as they take on the Anderson County Mavericks tonight here at William Blount High School. This is the Heartland Roofing pregame show. I want to thank Heartland Roofing being our sponsor, pregame, halftime, postgame as well. Give Nate a call for all your roofing needs out at their inspections free or free estimates. I'm Stan Painter alongside Carter Bells tonight. Just the two of us right now. Rob Lotz is in sunny Miami, Florida.
Yeah, got to watch a really good game. Ended up not being the outcome that Rob wanted, but he seemed to have a good time. He'll be back with us next week.
Yep. Next Tuesday night will be our next broadcast if the weather cooperates. I don't know what the weather.
That's a big if right now.
This Friday night, William Blount will be on the road at Sevier County. We will not have that game. And matter of fact, if the weather comes in early, they may not even play that game. I don't know. But regardless, tonight we got the Anderson County Mavericks and Lady Mavericks in here. These two teams met way early in the season. I think a Hall of Fame game back in November over at Anderson County. And William Blount came out with a split over there as the William Blount boys were victorious and the girls lost, I think, by 14. The boys won by about 5 or 6. So yeah, a lot's changed since since Carter. I'll do that numerous times, so just get ready for that.
Lady Gov's playing some pretty good basketball. Didn't look great at Maryville on Friday. Started out good.
But then
and that Maryville team, I think it ended up being a 14 or 15-point loss. This Lady Gov's team is not that many points worse than Maryville.
And William Blount led by 10 at the end of the first quarter, 14-4.
Yeah, they just really didn't play. They really didn't play their game. So we'll see if they can have a bounce back tonight and play competitive, as they've looked really good after the Christmas break.
So with that, I think we'll take a short break and bring to you the national anthem, and then we'll be back with starting lineups right here on Gov Nation Network. So there was the national anthem recorded here this evening. And so here comes to you tonight's starting lineup, brought to you by Wags. Wes's Auto Glass. All your auto glass replacement and calibration needs. Call 865-454-9301. And Carter, you've got the girls.
Yeah, it looks to be number 1, Macy Basford. Number 14, that is Addison Grooms. Number 15, Bethany Lowe. Number 24, Emery Bullock. And number 30, Julia Owens.
And so now the Lady Governors, coached by coming in at 8-12 on the season, coached by, of course, Lindsay Roddy. Kate Morton, the sophomore, first one out. William Blount wearing their white tonight, the home team. Izzy Kidd, senior, number 12. Number 2, excuse me, not number 12. Caitlin Husband, number 4, another senior. A third senior, Taylor Rule, number 11. And Cassie Sweat, number 12. So 4 seniors and a sophomore starting for the Lady Governors tonight.
Izzy Kidd back into the starting lineup here. Last game, she was out. So we'll see if it makes an impact here with her on the floor.
So joined here with Lucas. Does a lot of work for us behind the scenes. Going on the mic tonight.
Good to finally be on the mic. I've on for a couple times in baseball. But.
Yeah, glad to have you here. As Anderson County controls the tip, and they bring it into front court, guarded in man-to-man defense by the Lady Governors. Bullock with it, and reverse it back over to Bassford. Bassford. Up top, they reverse the ball back over. Lowe has it. Lowe's ball is tipped out. Owens runs it down right back near the half line.
Being really patient here. That's a deep 3.
By Bassford. Good. So, Bassford, one of the, maybe the only, actually, there's only 2 seniors on this roster that I'm looking at from Anderson County. She's one of the 2. William Blount in front court. Sweat picks up her dribble, now gets it to Rule, guarded by the senior Bassford. Rule wants to penetrate, gets by her man, lays it off the board, no good. Rebound by Bassford there.
Yeah, that time really good take, just a little out of control, driving to the paint.
And quickly up the floor is
a walk.
Anderson County misses the layup as it was tipped around there, and I believe that was Grooms that missed that layup right there. In front court, Morton pulls up, can't get a shot off, and reverses it back out to Kidd. 3-0, early minute and a half here into this contest. This is a non-district contest. And the ball is tipped over and stolen, this time by Bassford for AC. As they get into front court. Long shot coming from Bassford again, no good. Good box out by Sweat for William Blount. And Rule gets it over to Kidd. Kidd wants to penetrate. Cut off at the baseline. Still dribbles to the middle.
He has Kate.
Has Kate in the corner. Kate's going to tee up a 3-ball. In and out. No good.
That'd have been big. Got the lid off the basket. Couldn't get it to go.
And Grooms pulls the rebound, and I think is fouled in rear court. Is fouled by.
That's going to be on Kidd. That's her first. It's the first foul of the game. 3 minutes in. Or 2 minutes, I should say. It's 5:57 on the clock.
So, good-looking shot by Morton. Just couldn't go down. It rimmed in and out. Anderson County with it. They turn it over as Sweat comes up with the steal. Gets it to Rule, but it's tipped out of bounds at the last minute by Bullock. Saved the layup, but it will be William Blount's basketball. Pass comes into Husband. She tries to get it back to Rule, and it's tipped out of bounds again by Anderson County. So it will stay with the Governors, Lady Governors.
It's like we're struggling with communication right now.
Yeah, and there's a nice lob pass to Husband by Kidd. Lay it up, lay it in. So Husband with the lay-in, Kidd with the assist.
Yeah, really good play right there. Get it lid off the basket. Left a wide open shooter on the mid side though.
But William Blount tried to trap a little bit, and they did get the shot, and then the tie-up on the rebound will be alternate possession, William Blount. So 5:20 to go. William Blount can take the lead here in this opening minutes of this contest. Husband double-teamed on the block, kicks it back out to Rule. It's tough to handle at her feet. She does come up with it, but gives the defense a chance to adjust. Kidd running from the top, spins into the lane, can't get her shot off. Going to kick it back out to Morton.
Morton
tries to get in. She can't. High post, tried to hit the back cutting Sweat, tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with William Blount.
Good idea. Defenders is there.
As William Blount needs to break, they're on about the 3 count. Finally, get it into Sweat. She kicks it out to Morton. Morton's going to tee up another 3-ball. just a little short. Hits the front of the rim, kicks high off the rim. Rebound by Anderson County. They want to run. Bassford kicks it in. They reverse it. Back around to Lowe. Back to Bassford. Bassford over to Grooms. Comes back up to the top to Phillips. No, to Bullock, excuse me. Anderson County just running their little weave out front. Bassford. Down low to Grooms. Grooms kicks it back out. A lot of these girls don't even look to shoot.
No.
Bassford,
one's really the only one that looks like she wants to put the ball up.
Like Grooms had a wide open three right there, didn't want to take it. So they're just running their motion offense. Now here comes a wide open three, this time by Lowe.
Bank.
And the bank is open.
So two threes.
On Stadium Drive tonight. 6-2 your score. Sweat gets into the lane quickly. Kicks it over to Kidd in the corner. Kidd's going to penetrate in. Tries to scoop it up. No good. Husband gets it, goes back up. No foul. Morton comes out there with it somehow, shoots it from the free throw line and drains it.
There we go.
So Kate knocks down the free throw jumper. 15-footer to make it 6-4.
Yeah, right now trading threes for two. Blount's going to have to find a stop here and get some offense on a possession that they don't.
Pretty good defense job thus far by William Blount.
Yes.
As Bassford gets it, as I say that, she gets a wide open cut to the basket, but misses it. Blows the easy bunny. Sweat with the rebound. Gets it over to Husband. Husband in the corner to Rule. Rule wants to penetrate. Baseline. Cut off. Dribbles it back out. Tries to get her shot off. It's blocked. Out of bounds. It will stay on this end, though.
Finally, some substitutions here for both squads. 2 girls in, 2 girls out for each team. Yarnell and Fultz in for the Lady Govs.
And 21.
Johnson and, what was the other one? 3. Freeman, they check in here.
As Morton works on Freeman. Now there's a double team. They get it into Sarah. Sarah kicks it in the corner. Going to be a 3 ball by Kidd. No good from the corner. Rebound by Yarnell for William Blount. And it's a tie-up as she didn't have any help right there.
I was kind of expecting a timeout there from Coach Roddy. Didn't get it.
Yeah, early on. So 2:38 is Yarnell was on the floor with the ball. Nobody really came to her help, and Anderson County was able to tie her up, and they get the alternate possession. Now William Blount going to pick up a little 3-quarter court, and nice deflection stolen by Fultz. Fultz, another sophomore for William Blount. She runs it in the front court. It's going to shoot a 3 ball. Short. But she almost gets another steal. Instead, it goes to Bassford. If they get it up. Here comes 21. Johnson's going to fire a quick 3. Air ball. Misses everything. Goes out of bounds. That one was wide left. So 2:07 to go. Tight 6-4 ball game. William Blount trails as Kate Morton will slowly walk it up against the man-to-man defense. Gets it to Fultz. Gets it down to Yarnell. Nice move, and it gets tripped. No foul called. And then Kidd does get fouled. A blocking foul is going to be called right here on the baseline.
That might have been a bit of a makeup. So the first one was much harder than the second. That one's going to be on Macy Bassford. That's her first. First team foul.
Yeah, only 2 fouls in the first 6 minutes here.
Clean basketball.
Fultz having a hard time, gets it in, finally gets it to Kidd for William Blount. She looks to penetrate, gets to Yarnell. Yarnell kicks it in the corner. Rule. 3-pointer, no good. Short. Most everything's been short for the Lady Governors thus far. And here comes Freeman in the front court for the Anderson County Mavericks, Lady Mavericks. Number 2 was also checked in. Her first action, I think.
Ashton Thurman.
Ashton Thurman, sophomore. Gets it to Lowe. Lowe. Back over to Johnson. Johnson to Freeman. Freeman wants to penetrate. Nice move in. Deflected, knocked out of bounds by Kate Morton. Here comes William Blount. Kidd races across the the half line. Wants to penetrate in. Almost loses it. Ball's deflected around. Picked up by Morton. To Rule. Extra pass in the corner to Kidd. Pretty good recovery defense. It looks like they may be zoning. Morton gets into the lane from the elbow and drains it.
Well, if she can keep finding space at the elbow, she needs to keep putting it up. That's her sweet spot.
So 6-6 your score as we go under 45 seconds here in the opening period. So been a good one thus far from the Marv here on a Tuesday night. Penetrating into the lane. I think that is low. Shot no good. Knocked around, deflected. Touched last by William Blount as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough luck right there. Really good job. Boxing out. Just couldn't handle it. Sweat's going to check in for Kidd here for the Lady Govs.
So the ball comes in up to the high post. Yarnell guarded, deflects it, actually in the back court, but it's retrieved back there by Freeman as Owens handled it. Owens wants to penetrate into the lane, in trouble.
Poked away.
Yarnell knocked it out again. As they're down to 10 seconds to go in the period. Johnson with it. Owens is backing up or posting up on Yarnell. She's going to try to get a jumper. Blocked. And the quarter is going to come to an end at 6-6. After one period of play, your score, William Blount 6, Anderson County 6. You're watching on Gov Nation Network and listening on Voice of Champions. We are back at William Blount High School, second quarter action with your score 6-6. William Blount and Anderson County. As Zoe Fult's going to line up a three ball. No good. Looked good from the go, but rebound by Owens for Anderson County. Then stolen by Sweat in the back court.
Needs help.
And she gets it from Rule. Rule's going to try to hit the diagonal pass down low to Morton. It's deflected out of bounds, but William Blount will keep it.
Keep getting folded, so those open threes are going to fall eventually.
Yeah. Sophomore that's been a little bit banged up some, but she's still getting a lot of playing time. Fultz catches it at the high post, or at the top, goes over to Morton. So William Blount's got Morton, Fultz, Varner, Yarnell.
Oh. She walked.
And that's a walk by Yarnell, and then Sweat and Rule are the five players on the court here to begin the second quarter. 7:24 to go in a very low-scoring game. As into front court, the ball's deflected and almost intercepted, but picked up there by Owens. She gets over to Bullock. Bullock to Bassford. They reverse it. Quick shot in the corner, and that's good. I think that's Lowe that knocked that down, number 15.
It's our second three of the night.
So that goes up 9-6. I think all three of their shots are threes, right? All their points are on 3 points. So William Blount in front court as Morton is being hounded by Lowe. She gets over to Fulton. Fultz over to Yarnell. Yarnell way too far out and tries to hit a back-cutting Rule, turns it over.
Not there on that one.
So here goes Anderson County leading 9-6. In front court, a lot of contact between Bassford and Rule as she kicks it out. Lowe kicks it in the paint, kicks it back out. Owens with it. Back out to Lowe. They're going to reverse it back around as Bullock has it now on the left side. Lowe kicks it back out, deflected again, once again out of bounds. Touch last by William Blount. In comes Husband and Kidd back for William Blount. They get Yarnell and I guess Fultz was the other one that went out. Ball comes in for Anderson County. Wide open layup below, no good. Then a foul on the rebound. But they say on the floor.
Yeah, I think that's the right call. She did get fouled before the shot went up.
So
it'll be on Caitlin Husband.
Teams first here in the second period. Inbounds, no good. Shot, easy shot right there by Grooms. It's no good. Picked up by William Blount in front court. Here comes Kate Morton. Oh, nice
Pass.
feed to Husband. Lay it in. William Blount has cut it to 9-8 now here in the first couple of minutes of period number 2.
Yeah, continuing the trend of trading threes for twos. Lady Gov's going to have to find a stop and a basket.
And there's the stop right there as Izzy Kidd gets the steal. Kicks it up to Kate Morton. Morton picks it up. Here comes a 3 ball from Cassie. No good. Rebound by Bassford on the backside for the Mavericks.
Tough luck. When the Lady Govs run, they find space. This team really good defensively.
There's another steal by Sweat. Sweat, 3-on-2, is going to kick it out to the trailing Morton. Morton pull up. Good. And 1.
She's made 3 of those now.
So Morton gets the lead. William Blount gets the lead on Morton's, and she'll go to the line for the the old-fashioned way, the 3-point play the old-fashioned way. So we'll see here if she knocks that down. Who'd you get the foul on?
Foul is going to be on number 24, Emery Bullock.
Bullock with the foul. William Blount with their first lead of the night. And Morton does get the 3-point play. This 3-pointer brought to you by the Murphy Bobcat 856 Dirt. They'll also do our player of the game as well. Into front court are the Lady Mavericks, down by 2. Lowe gets a runner in the lane, no good, but gets her own rebound and draws a foul going back up. So
this will be Husband's second.
It's a poor effort on William Blount of boxing out.
Yeah, you got to box out the shooter.
Lowe with 2 tosses. First one's up and pure.
The first point was not a 3.
Yep.
Good observation, Lucas. 11-10. We'll say hello to our cameraman across the way tonight, Timothy. Slaving away across over there. And Lowe ties it up 11-all. As we are a little short-handed tonight. But we're committed to bringing all the Gov Nation Network to you. Here goes Kate Morton with a 3 ball. No good. Rebound by Anderson County. As they come into front court, Bassford with it in the corner. Owens with that rebound. Bassford penetrates in, moots the scoop shot, no good. Rebound by Fiegel.
They're strong on just about everything on the inside. I don't think they're supposed to put many of those up. They seem to be a 3-point shooting team.
Yeah. That's true.
That was a defensive foul there, just blew through the screen.
And there's a touch foul. You get that, and then you get this right here. Julia Owens, picks up the foul. So, Carter, you knock somebody down in the corner, and they don't call it, and then they just touch them out front, about, I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like
30 feet from the basket.
I feel like we're seeing a foul and then a makeup. We've seen it twice now.
But it's pretty consistent. If you look about all kinds of basketball, that seems to be what they call. And right there, William Blount turns it over on the inbounds. And here goes Anderson County in front court as Lowe has it. Lowe kicks it to Bassford. Bassford, one of 2 seniors on the team for Anderson County. She reverses it to Bullock. Bullock wants to penetrate. Guarded closely by Kidd. Here comes Bassford. Bassford with a 3 ball. No good. Rebound by William Blount's Fiegel. Gives over to Taylor Rule with 3:40 to go here in the first quarter. And Devine gets in and fires up a 3. Almost goes in. No good. But on the rebound, we've got a foul.
That's Owen's second foul. It's going to be the 3rd team foul, so she's going to have to come out of the game. And Lady Govs will get it on the baseline.
I believe they've yet to hit a 3.
Yeah, and William Blount almost turns it over on the inbounds. It goes to Fiegel. She hits the back cutting Rule. Misses the layup off the back of the rim. Nice cut, nice pass, just didn't finish at the rim. Bullock in front court for the Lady Mavericks. As we approach the 3-minute mark of the first half. Bullock into the lane, kicks it out. Here goes, I believe that's low again.
It is. Can't get that one to go. Almost tipped away and stolen, but it's going to stay on this side.
So William Blount has to stay on the defense. Bassford penetrates in, runner, no good. She gets her own rebound, puts it back up, no good again, gets her rebound a third time. Actually, no, it's Bullock.
Another
Bullock
three.
to Freeman out. No good again. A fourth.
You got to box the shooter,
rebound.
guys. This is ridiculous.
Bassford lays it up.
My
Off
goodness.
Fifth rebound, gets it again. Finally, after 5 shots, Fiegel rebounds for William
Most
Blount.
of them point blank, and they couldn't get him to go. Rule's going to put up a three.
She's going to make a three. That's a Murphy Bobcat three, 8-5-6 dirt. Also, and we'll take a timeout. This will be your Blount funeral and cremation timeout, 233-0655. 30-second break here on Gov Nation Network and Voice of Champions. After the timeout, the Blount funeral and cremation timeout, here comes Anderson County. William Blount in a 1-3-1. I've not seen that this year.
No, this looks new.
As they kick it out down in the post players, and the ball's turned over. As Rule comes out there with William Blount, she gives it over to Morton. Morton runs into front court, kicks it over to Sweat. Sweat thought about a three, instead gets a pass into Fiegel, who's double teamed, and then Fultz gets it, and they're going to call a jump ball between her and Anderson County. Alternate possession will go to Anderson County.
That time, once again, the inside pass just really wasn't there. I feel like the Lady Govs are trying to force it inside. They're giving you the outside shot. I keep taking it. They'll fall eventually.
So in front court, and almost another turnover as Fultz got her hands on it and
Another
gives it
three.
the corner. And the three ball misses everything. Comes on the backside to Fiegel. Sweat gives it to Rule in front court, who fires the three, and it's good. The Murphy Bobcat, 8-5-6 dirt.
That's good to see. Taylor building some confidence on the outside. That'll be big moving through the rest of the season.
William Blount up by 6.
Almost stolen away.
Bullock.
Oh, nope.
They kick it out to Lowe. Lowe almost walks and then loses the ball out of bounds. She touched it last, they said.
Yeah, I feel like they were going to call either an offensive foul. That's one of those that they definitely could have called an offensive foul. Just let it go out of bounds.
Coach Couples, not agreeing with the call. Felt like it was off William Blount's leg. I don't know. I agree. There was some contact, but there's been a lot of contact all night.
They've let him be physical so far
I
tonight.
think they've called like 6 fouls thus far.
A total of 7, I think. There's a 3.
No good by Morton, but William Blount gets the rebound. She gets back in the lane, gives to Fultz. Fultz going to penetrate middle, kicks it up top to Sweat, over to Rule. Rule wants to penetrate left. Little runner, no good. Rebound by Freeman for AC.
Get back. Oh,
Then Morton tips it and almost gets it still in back court. As the 10-second count should be getting close, and Bullock gets it across, though, in time. As we're under 30 seconds to go in the period.
left
Nice
wide
back.
open.
And Lowe lays it up, lays
Their
it in.
first 2-point basket of the night.
Too
Comes
easy.
from Low.
William Blount rushes into front court, 18 seconds to go. Morton with it out front, 13 seconds. Gives to Fiegel at the high post. She's looking for a friend, gets it to Rule. Rule in trouble, loses her dribble, picked up by Bullock. 3 seconds, going to be deflected, caught by Sweat. Sweat's half-court shot hits the front of the rim and drops down. And the half comes to a close. One half in the books. Low scoring game. William Blount 17, Anderson County 13. We'll take a 2-minute break. Be back on Gov Nation Network and Voice of Champions. Back at William Blount High School, as you see the William Blount cheerleaders down below. And this is the Heartland Roofing halftime show, of course, brought to you by Heartland Roofing. Give Nate a call for any roofing needs you might have. That could be free estimates, free inspections. Yep. You see the number there on your screen.
Big time right now, especially with that snow coming in.
Yeah.
Got to keep it warm inside.
I'm hoping there's not any ice with it. Because they're talking maybe it could possibly be some ice also. But regardless, we'll go to the stats with Stan, of course, brought to you by Red Tech, the best refrigerant in the business for the LG appliances. 865-983-1633. Carter, you're doing the stats with Stan. And we're taking it easy on you tonight. It was light scoring.
Yes, really light scoring here in the first half. We're going to go ahead and start with Anderson County. They have 13 points. Their leading scorer so far, Bethany Lowe, has 10 of them. And then they got one more girl that scored on a 3-ball, Macy Basford, in the first quarter. They've got 13. Lady Govs was 17 in the first half. Their leading scorer is going to be Kate Morton with 7 points. Behind her, you have Taylor Rule with 6 on 2 3-balls, and Caitlin Husband with a 2-pointer in each quarter, giving her 4. So the score at halftime, 17-13. Hopefully we'll have a little bit more of an exciting quarter offensively, but I love to see both teams play defensive basketball because you really don't see that anymore.
Right, exactly. And of course, poor shooting. Both teams really, though.
Yeah.
I felt like Anderson County missed a lot of easy ones around the basket.
Yeah, they missed a lot of bunnies.
And William Blount has missed some open shots as well. They couldn't get them to go down. So we'll see what happens. Regardless, a good competitive game. And remember, William Blount lost to this team by 14 back in November.
Yeah, I really hard to see that because outside of, really Bethany Lowe, I don't know where the scoring's coming from. Maybe they've got somebody who's hurt, but it's hard to imagine that this Lady Govs team didn't show up like that against this team.
We'll take another 2-minute break, and then we'll be back. Maybe try to look at an area update. Maybe talk a little bit of national championship from last night. Don't go anywhere. You're listening on AM 1470, Voice of Champions, and watching on Gov Nation Network. Yeah, that'd be fine. We're back here at the halftime show, Heartland Roofing, a little bit quicker than we anticipated because we want to make sure we bring you the minute to win it. And there's a young lady out here. I'm not sure. Did you all get her name?
I didn't get the name, no.
Anyway, she got to hit a layup. You have to do that. It's a one-handed shot she's going with right there.
Got to hit the backboard. Go for the square.
Yeah, she could bank it in right there. She's got about 40 seconds. There it is. Now she's got to go to the foul line. And that one knocks that down. Oh, she's got to hit a three-pointer. She almost went straight to the
Oh, man, I thought that was in.
Just doing the softball pass to get it up there. Has yet to get it there. She still has 15 seconds to hit this shot, and then I thought that was in the half-court shot.
Oh, almost banked it in.
Yeah. Congratulations to the young lady that
got selected for that.
Yep, did that. So as we'll get back to what we were talking about, I don't have any updates right now, though I do have Baseball Hall of Fame selections. Carlos Beltran and Andrew Jones.
Oh, wow.
Were selected. They both were selected just in the released Baseball Hall of Fame, so they'll be going into this year's class this summer. Congratulations to them. William Blount will not be in action. Well, they will be in action this Friday night, but we will not be in action.
Correct.
As that game is at Sevier County. It's a long time. We used to be in their district way back 20 years ago. Been up to Sevier County a lot of games. Not a lot of good memories either up there.
No, that's going to be a tough game. Both boys and girls very good up there at Sevier County.
Yep.
It's going to be them and Maryville for 1 and 2 in the district. So
for boys, and then the girls will probably going to be 1 and 2 as well. Although I thought William Blount might have a chance to participate in that too, but they could. They could beat Maryville here.
Just going to have a better showing than we did this past time.
Yeah. So I think that rematch is on February 6th. That Maryville will come down to William Blount High School.
Yes.
And then they'll close the season out, the regular season, on February 13th against Sevier County here. So that's the thing about this new district. Only 6 district games. Play the other 3 teams twice each. And so William Blount's already like a third of the way through the district schedule.
Which is so weird because usually we're still talking about how many more games we have in district, and that's just not the case this year. So definitely going to be an adjustment.
Regardless.
And both teams get to go to regions regardless.
Yep, guaranteed. And, here's the thing. If the girls could somehow, and, of course, it all matters about that district tournament. If they could get the number 2 seed, that would be really nice because they could host number 1. But number 2, there's really, I think, only one really good other girls team of that other region up there. So, I think they could beat the other 2 or 3 teams that are in. Actually, there's five teams in that district, but one of those teams will not qualify. Of course, the boys is a little bit more stacked. You've got DB and Science Hill.
Yeah.
Both Morristown teams, and then, of course, Westridge as well. And I think Morristown East girls are pretty decent. But and then, of course, Science Hill and DB are nothing like they were the last few years anyway, but still pretty decent teams. Probably Maryville and Sevier County are the two best teams in the whole district. Region. As we are almost set here for third quarter action, it'll be William Blount's basketball to begin the third period.
I need to keep it up on the defensive side and get a couple more buckets this half. Really, both teams pretty solid defensively, not giving up a whole lot of open shots. So we'll see what sort of adjustments were made here as we start the second half.
William Blount now Anderson County in a 1-3-1 zone. If they're going to trap out of it, William Blount gets Husband to the high post, kicks it in the corner to Sweat. Sweat needs to move it, gets it back out to Kidd, and it goes almost out of bounds. Saved by Morton, and good hustle by Husband. Come and get it. Saved a turnover. Comes to Kidd. Kidd penetrates to the corner. Here comes the open shot by Rule.
There we go.
She has
three-pointer.
She has last 9 points for William Blount. All threes.
And that's the Blount partnership three where education and business meet. And then they break the press as Anderson County misses a wide open layup, is low, and then a foul is called on the rebound against William Blount.
Yeah, that's the right call. That's against Izzy Kidd. Grabbing the arm instead of the ball. Can't do that.
So William Blount with a 7-point lead here to open the third quarter. Nice post up underneath by Owens. Now she's in trouble. Kicks it back out to Bullock. Bullock's going to fire a three. No good. Tipped around, rebounded by Rule for William Blount. She gets it up to
got a chance to run.
Sweat over to Husband.
You got to draw her first. Yep. You got to draw her.
As Bullock
turnover
was able to intercept the pass, they get it back to Lowe. Lowe lays it up. No good. Rebound by Kidd for William Blount. She wants to run again. Might have numbers here if Kidd outruns them. Instead, she goes to the scoop shot. Rolls it in.
Double bounce. William, her first points.
William Blount up by 9 here at the first minute and a half into the third period. 22-13 your score.
So far, it looks like Anderson County really sloppy with the basketball in this.
And they're going to get tied up again. This time Kidd got in and tied up Grooms, who just now shoved Husband. Wow. She took her elbow and just kind of pushed her out of the way. But I agree, they don't handle the basketball that good. Nice inbounds play, but Bassford misses the layup, though. Here comes Kidd in front court, gets it to Morton. Morton wants to pull up. 4-footer.
And
good.
one.
And one.
That mid-range has been her shot all night.
Basket is good. Bullock picks up the foul. And Morton will go to the line to look to complete the three-point play the old-fashioned way, and she does. That's a Blount partnership three where education and business meet.
First Lady Gov in double digits is going to be Kate Morton with 10.
And Blount leads by 12 as we approach the 6-minute mark here in the third period. Bassford, shot no good. Rebound, though, the long rebound by Anderson County. She in trouble and wanting to foul is Couples, and then finally a tie-up. And I think Coach Couples is going to lose his mind here in a minute as Bullock was tied up. He felt like they were getting fouled. They've just not called a lot of fouls.
They haven't. They've let them be aggressive.
Kind of like the officials last night, right?
Yeah.
As Sweat gets a wide open three, shot no good, off to the left a little bit. Rebound by Bassford. Bassford wants to run with it, gets it to Bullock. Bullock
numbers.
Hits the cutting.
Blocked.
Wow.
Owens, that ball was blocked. She was hesitant going up. If she went straight up, she would have got her shot off.
Or at least gotten fouled.
Correct. Rule back in front court for William Blount.
Wow.
She gets body checked by Lowe. I mean, that'd draw you a penalty in hockey right there. Team's second of the half or the quarter. Pass comes into Husband. Husband's shot up, no good. Rebound by Morton. She gets it back to Husband. Over to Rule. Blount's going to set it up. Back over to Husband. Good defense rotation right there. And another foul. They're starting to call the fouls a little bit. This time it goes against Grooms. Team's third, so we may get in the bonus this half.
Very different from the last half.
Husband catches on the inbounds, gives it back to Rule.
We're going to trap
Rule back over to Husband. In trouble, and
Timeout. 30-second timeout from Coach Roddy.
Yeah, and that will be an ETI, your independent insurance provider, 977-6853. 30-second break. Her pass comes into Husband. She hands it off to Kidd. William Blount leads by 12 at a little under the 5-minute mark here in the third. Kidd sets it up top. Nice step out right there by Anderson County. I will say this. I like Anderson County's defense.
Yeah, they're pretty stout defensively.
And they're very fundamentally. Now, they don't handle the ball that well. Kidd shot in, rattles around, comes
almost
out.
banked it.
And then Anderson County just throws it away. If they were as fundamental offensively as they were defensively, I think they would be a pretty good team. But,
yeah.
They do a lot of good things on the defensive end. They just struggle taking care of the ball. And right there's another deflection and tipped out of bounds by Bassford.
Yeah, there aren't many open lanes, like you said, Stan. Very sound, quick to the ball.
They're very good on their screens and stepping out and helping and recovering back. And
Tate needs help.
Tate's in big trouble. Now she gets Husband up high. Husband kicks it in the corner to Rule. Ball goes on the bounces on the line off of Rule.
I think she was standing on the line.
Okay, standing on the
Substitution here for AC. Freeman is going to check in. She will check in for number 14, Grooms. As AC, with 4 minutes to go here in the third period, scoreless on this half. That was a walk.
And a turnover picked up by William Blount is Kidd. Kidd runs into front court, gives it to Rule. Rule gets the Sweat. Sweat drains the three ball.
11-0 run.
Blount partnership, where education and business meet. Blount partnership three ball.
Probably shouldn't say this, but Anderson County hasn't scored a point so far this quarter.
Yeah, we hope you just didn't jinx us there.
Oh,
as they turn around,
no.
jumper good. Announcers jinx. Lucas.
He's fired.
Yeah. Send him back. 28-15, and there's an over and back, they called it. They said Kate caught it in front court and took it to back court. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, I think she definitely established in the backcourt before the pass was caught.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So regardless, it's a turnover at 3:16 to go here in the third quarter, but William Blount comfortably up by 13. And then there's a touch foul on Kidd.
That just unnecessary, being too aggressive. That's Kidd's third. Only the second team foul. Kidd is going to come out. Foltz will come in for her.
So Zoe Foltz checks back in for William Blount. Husband hounds her girl up front, gives over to Lowe. Lowe takes it up top. Wants to penetrate. Works against Sweat, kicks it in the corner to Freeman. Freeman comes back out as Foltz gets her hands on it and ties it up. So her and Lowe with a tie up. The alternate possession stays down here with Anderson County. So 2:54 to go here in the third period. It's been all William Blount here in the third quarter, 11-2. They've outscored the Mavericks.
Straight up.
Bassford walks her man down, and Taylor Rule says, nuh-uh, not here, and she gets it out to Sweat. Sweat, lay it up, lay it in.
There we go.
So they turned in a blocked shot to a layup, and Blount has doubled up the Lady Mavericks.
Sweat with the last 5 points for the Lady Govs.
As Bassford walked Rule down, and Rule just blocked her shot as she turned to shoot it. Ball comes into the post area to Bullet. And once again, Fultz is going to get it. Oh, they're going to actually call a foul on her, but that's a pretty good aggressive defense there. She almost got another tie up.
Anderson County girls keep bringing that ball down. Fultz has been on it every time.
So checking in for Anderson County, back in is Thurman for Lowe. Ball comes in to Freeman. Freeman's shot is blocked again. This time I believe it was Fultz that may have got it.
Oh, can't do that.
There's a turnover at the half line by William Blount. They get it to Bassford. Bassford kicks it over in the corner. Extra pass, not going to be taken. As Blount is able to recover.
Yeah, really good job getting back on defense. That time an open three and decides to give it up to a corner shot. No good.
Freeman misses and Fultz rebounds for William Blount. William Blount wants to run into front court as Rule does. Lays it up, no good. Rebound by Hasbin, no good. Rebound again by Morton. Kicks it over to Fultz. Fultz back out to Morton. William Blount's going to set it up here with 1:30 to go in the third period. As this third quarter's been all William Blount. There's a elbow shot, no good by Sweat. Rebound this time by Anderson County, and then a foul called on Sweat or Fultz.
It's going to be on Sweat. It's her first, fourth team foul. Both teams really aggressive.
Yep. Well, they didn't call many fouls in the first half, so.
No. Starting to see it now. As Ellie Patton's going to get her first action here for the Lady Govs tonight. Number 21 checking in.
And into front court comes the Lady Mavericks. Once again, Morton is very aggressive at the half line. And there's another deflection, but it goes right back to Anderson County. Lowe gets it in the corner, and then a kick ball, they said. That's Freeman. Tried to get it to Thurman.
Looked like they're in a 2-2-1 now.
As Grooms gets it, and they try to feed it back to Freeman, and another interception, this time by Morton. Gets over to Rule. Rule wants to head fake. Nice move. Goes all the way under. Kicks it back out to Morton, who's in the lane. Shot no good off the back of the rim. Yeah, rebound by Johnson for Anderson County. And then there's another steal in the backcourt by Morton. And then she gets it over to Fultz. Ball's loose on the floor. Bodies everywhere. Anderson County gets it.
It's a bloodbath.
And then there's elbows thrown. And there's going to be a foul called. I believe it's going to be 2 shots.
Will be. I believe the foul was on Yarnell. No. They're going to call it on Patton.
And 2 shots coming here. I can't see that number, guys.
14, Addison Grooms.
Okay, Grooms at the line.
Good, as she's the third Lady Mustang to score. She breaks the scoreless drought. They've gone quite a while without scoring.
Yeah,
2 for 2 from the line.
Only 4 points here in the third quarter as we're down to 30 seconds to go. Rule will bring it up for William Blount. Gets it to Morton. Morton's going to pull up a little runner. No good off the back of the rim. Rebound by Fultz. Fultz kicks it out to Patton. Patton's going to fire a 3-ball. Hits the guy wire up top. Drops through, but is no basket.
It's not often that you see it hit the guide wire and go in, Stan.
I know. Most of the time it doesn't go in, but it's dead ball once it hits that guide wire. That's been a thing at William Blount forever, since the school opened. As Rule just takes it away from her in front court with 4 seconds. Rule's going to lay it up. No good. Put back up and no good by Fultz, and the quarter comes to an end. But a good one for the Lady Governors as they outscore the Mavericks 13-4. 3 quarters in the books. Don't go anywhere. You're watching on Gov Nation Network and listening on Voice of Champions. Fourth quarter action at William Blount. Ball's deflected on the alternate possession in the backcourt, picked up by Taylor Rule. Then she loses it on the trap, picked up by now Anderson County. Grooms with it in front court, gives to Bassford. Bassford wants to penetrate, puts her head down, runs the runner, no good. Ball's deflected around, picked up by Owens by Anderson County.
AC does a really good job of getting extra possessions. They go hard at the boards, all of them crashing to the glass.
It's Bullock. Bullock gives to Owens. As Lowe catches it, they reverse the basketball. They get it down low to Bullock on the post area. She's going to turn and get her shot deflected again, this time by Rule.
Run it.
As they get it up to Morton for William Blount. Back out to Taylor Rule. Skips it over to Sweat. Sweat over to Morton. And William Blount will run their offense 1 minute in here. As they try to get it, they do get it to Yarnell. Yarnell gives it back to Sweat in the corner.
Yeah, that time couldn't handle the pass. Had her wide open. Ended up not having her by the time she was able to handle the ball. Tough luck.
Well, they're fronting her in the high post, so they could throw it over, but she can't get the pass off. It's right now, it's so aggressive. It's Anderson County, and Lindsey Roddy wants a timeout. We'll take one with them. This will be a Roll Arena Party Zone timeout. And for skate, call 724-1652. 30-second break. Back at William Blount High School, 6:41. After the timeout, Yarnell misses a wide open layup, gets a rebound, tries to kick it out, picked up by Anderson County. They caught him asleep. William Blount did, and now a foul's going to be called on Kidd.
She's been real handsy all day. It's going to be her fourth foul.
Wow.
She could have been called for probably three more.
Fultz is going to come in for her. As Anderson County has it down 13 with 6:20 to go. Bullock with it over to Lowe. They're just running that weave, running their little offense, the motion offense. The problem is they're not getting looks, and they're killing a lot of time with it. Now they're going to get a wide open three by Bassford. Shot no good. Nice box out, but Bassford was able to get over the back and tip it out front. Morton did a pretty good job of boxing her out.
Yeah, did about all she could. Just able to poke it to another Mustang.
But 5:50 now is where the clock is run down to. There's a nice back cut to Lowe, but too far under. Kicks it back out to Bassford again for a three, and this time she rolls it in to make it a 10-point game. So 30-20 is your new score. It's Anderson County pressing a little bit. Gets it in the front court to Morton. Morton's going to pull a three ball. Good.
Should have been ample.
Twin City Nissan, 844-945-3503. Give them a call. The Twin City three ball by Kate Morton puts William Blount back up by 13. Bullock with it. Gets over to Owens. Owens to Bassford. Bassford gets it underneath to Owens in the lane. She's in trouble. Been in the lane a long time. Now she kicks it out to Lowe. Lowe for a three ball. No good. And the ball goes out of bounds. Rebound. Actually, nobody touches it. I think William Blount got away with a push.
They did.
As Yarnell pushed. But
going
just a lot of stuff.
Press.
And here it comes the pass to Sweat. Sweat catches it on the full court. Run out. In trouble now. Finally gets it to Rule. Rules penetrates, kicks it to nobody. Actually kicks it to Anderson County. It's Lowe with it. Lowe runs in the front court. She's going to go all the way, gets it to another turnover. His husband comes up. It was intended for Grooms, just a lot of turnovers, both teams right here. But that's good for William Blount, considering they have a 13-point lead as we approach the halfway point of the fourth period.
Yeah, Lady Mav's been on a really bad
Probably a
scoring
foul
drought.
wasn't called right there. Ball is tipped around out of bounds, touched last by Anderson County off somebody's back.
A lot of pushing and shoving right there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a physical game. It's not a lot of contact. I hope the boys' game is called a little bit cleaner, because you could get someone hurt. I mean,
you're going to get one of these girls hurt.
Yeah.
They're just throwing haymakers everywhere.
As Lowe comes out with the steal and gets it to her person, or to her teammate, which is Bullock. Bullock and Fultz. They get it to Lowe in the corner. Back out to Bullock. Bullock guarded closely by Fultz. That's an offensive foul on Bullock.
She's done that a couple times. Finally caught one.
First team foul for Anderson County here with 3:53 to go. There's a hold.
Yeah.
On Morton, was being held by Lowe, wasn't called. She gets the ball up to Rule, who races into front court, the cross court pass to Sweat. Sweat shot no good. Out of bounds, touched last by Anderson County. So 3:42 to go. William Blount will retain it.
And I think William Blount might have gotten away with another push there.
Timeout, Anderson County. We'll take one with them. This one brought to you by Whitehead Auto. Used car award winner 5 times. 888-301-3717. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Something like that. We come in after the timeout. The ball is deflected loose, picked up by Anderson County, and then a foul called by Fultz in rear court. Only the second team foul, so nowhere close to shooting with 3:30 to go here in the contest. Bullock to Grooms out front. Picked up by Lowe. Lowe to Owens. Owens picks her dribble up, needs a friend, finds Bullock. Bullock. It's going to be another call on Fultz. Wow.
I don't understand.
Fultz has been hit with 2 of the cheapest fouls I've seen all night.
And then Bullock threw a shoulder into her chest.
So 3 team fouls, still not shooting 1-1 as we approach the 3-minute mark. Here comes a long 3 ball by Bassford, no good. Rebound by Lowe. She just puts her head down, goes in there, shoots, no good. Rebound by Fultz for William Blount. So under 3 minutes to go. Kid fell out. She got fouled on the rebound, maybe got shoved, ended up on the court. As it comes in the front court, Kid kiss over to Rule. Rule. Back to Kid. Kid's got
dish it.
Someone in the corner, but they're going to call a foul somewhere.
I think it's going to be on 24.
Bullock.
That's her 4th. As we've got head coach for the football team, Robert Reeves, talking to his newest
player.
Addition, Lucas
Kid
Cruz.
with a 3 ball, no good, but rebound by Fultz. Fultz in trouble, needs help.
Going to have a timeout?
Gets a timeout.
Yes, good call.
And that timeout will be brought to you by Bonner Burger. Get 3 quarter-pound burgers and fries for $19.95, and that's at the corner of 411 and Foothills Mall Drive. 30-second break. We are back for the last 2:31 here. And William Blount kid will be inbounding, having a tough time. Finally gets it into Rule. Rule double team, gets it over to Husband. Husband back over to Kid. William Blount can just be content with holding it. The problem is they're so aggressive here. Now they said the kid stepped on the sideline.
Like a bump.
Yeah, they got double teamed. And
Monica stepped out of bounds before she got bumped.
so regardless, it's a turnover. But William Blount up by 13 as we roll down to 2:15. There's a screen set on Fultz as the ball is loose once again, and Fultz is going to come out there with the steal. Fultz in the front court.
Normally a shooter, but tonight's defensive rebounding from her has been really good.
Morton has it over to Husband as we go under 2-minute mark. Ball's deflected out of bounds. Touch last by Husband. 1:52 to go.
And I think this is probably how this Anderson County team stays competitive.
They do.
Guys. They're so good on the defensive end that it does make up for where they lack offensively. Able to keep games close and keep it low scoring. I mean, we haven't even hit 60 total points in the game.
It's like one of those Rick Barnes games.
As Bullock, we won't talk about that after Saturday's deal.
No.
As Bullock penetrates in and kicks it back out. Anderson County, I don't think, realizes they're down 13 with 90 seconds to go. And there goes Rule with another block. And Morton gets it. And, guys, guess what? That would be an adios for the Lady Mavericks. Of course, that be brought to you by the Lawn Butler. So William Blount, and we got to select a player of the game, guys. I guess we've got a couple of selections here we could go with. Cassie Sweat.
There's going to be a foul. That's her fifth, Bullock. So she'll sit for the last minute 12.
And that's the team's fourth, so non-shooting here. Or Zoe Fultz. One of those two, I think, that we could go with, guys, for the Murphy Bobcat player of the game. Give Murphy Bobcat. Okay. So we will go with Cassie Sweat. Anderson County's going to take a timeout. We'll take a final one, this time brought to you by Trinity Chiropractor. Get your life force scheduled with Dr. Evan Butcher, Foothills Mall, 379-0505 is your number. Okay, we are back here in the final 1:12 to go as we have selected Cassie Sweat as our Murphy Bobcat player of the game. She'll be joining us courtside, and there is a foul on Anderson County. Low.
She might have hurt her hand.
I think she did. There. And I think this should be 2 shots, shouldn't it?
I think that's the fourth.
Okay, fourth one. So next one, it'll put us 2 shots. If there is a next one, because William Blount just turns it over. Grooms gets it right there as we are in the final minute here. And then another almost turnover, but picked up by Anderson County.
It's got to be 10.
They finally get it across and throw it out of bounds. So 52.3. I tell you what, guys, it was 30-15 in the third quarter, I remember at one point. So it's been a kind of a turnover fest here in the fourth quarter. I think it was 30-17 starting the fourth.
Well, the Lady Govs have only scored 3 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. Oh, and there's a 3 ball.
Make that 6.
Zoe Fultz.
It was a 2.
Was it a 2?
Was it a 2? No, he gave it a 3. He said 3.
Oh.
Yeah, he said 3. That's a 3 ball brought to you by Twin City Nissan, 844-945-3503. And she has a chance for a 4-point play.
You don't see many of those guys.
That's Fultz. Good
to go.
So Zoe Fultz knocks down it, makes it William Blount's biggest lead at 37-20. 17 points as we're inside 35 seconds to go in this one. William Blount will move to 9
and 12.
9 and 12, or 10 and 12, I believe. Is it 9 and?
I think it's 9.
Okay, yeah, they're 8 and
12.
So, yeah, they'll go to 9 and 12. We'll keep it right here. Another timeout. This timeout brought to you by Blount Funeral and Cremation, 233-0655. They're going to go to 9 and 12, so they're 1-1 in the district, and definitely I think some improvement since I don't think they won 9 games last year.
No.
I think they won 6, maybe 7 or 8. I don't know.
Yeah. They didn't win many last year, so already both boys and girls much better seasons than last year, which is good to see. And this Lady Govs team, they're losing quite a few seniors, but they're also bringing a lot of talent back. So.
Yeah, you really like their sophomore class.
Yes.
Looks really good with Morton, of course, who played last year, but they're getting some other people in as well. Fultz has played quite a bit tonight. Let's see, Yarnell's just the only junior that will return. So,
you saw flashes from Heron.
and also Devine played some earlier in the year as well. She's been up here on the player of the game. As here comes a drive by Lowe, falls down, loses control, picked up by Morton, and
goodness, at this point, guys,
it's a rugby scrum, isn't it? Almost.
At this point, just let the clock run out. They're down 17.
I mean, both teams pretty aggressive. I mean, every dribble, pass, everything's contested, and shirts being pulled, pushing, and so forth.
Coach is telling them to
just dribble it out.
Dribble it out.
His husband gets it in the post area, and I think Anderson County is going to give up the ghost here with 3, 2, 1, and the basketball game comes to a close. And the Lady Governors pick up a big win tonight. 37-20 is your final score. We'll take a 3-minute break and come back and talk about this one, preview the boys contest on Gov Nation Network and Voice of Champions. Back at William Blount High School for the post-game show, brought to you by Heartland Roofing. Give Nate a call for all your roofing needs. Inspections are free. Estimates are free. What do you got to lose? Give him a call as we will go into the stats with Stan as William Blount comes away with a nice 37-20 non-district win, but it still counts in the win column, and they are one win away, Carter, from double figures.
Yes, really good to see compared to last year.
Yeah, so 9-12, you've got the scoring in that girls' contest.
Thanks, Stan. We're going to go ahead and start with the Lady Mavs. They had 20 points. Their leading scorer tonight is going to be Bethany Lowe with 10. Macy Bassford had 8, and Addison Grooms had 2. That's only 3 girls that scored, but that's not going to get it done. Lady Govs with 37 tonight. Their leading scorer is going to be Kate Morton with 13. Behind her, you have Taylor Rule with 9. 1 girl with 5, that being Cassie Sweat, our player of the game. 2 with 4, being Caitlin Husband and Zoe Foltz. And 1 with 2, that being Izzy Kidd. So, final 37-20. Like you said, Stan, Lady Govs moved to 9-12 on the season in search for that 10th win. And it's going to be a tough one Friday night against Sevier County.
Certainly will as they travel up to Sevier County. Of course, we want to thank Red Tech for our Stats with Stan sponsor all year. And it's the best refrigerant in the business for LG Appliances, 865-983-1633. Give them a call for all those needs. We were waiting for our interview. We'll take another. Oh, actually, here she comes. So we'll get their courtside interview right here. Cassie Sweat is our player of the game. Murphy Bobcat player of the game, 856-DIRT. This player of the game interview is brought to you by Tim Tipton, award-winning realtor. 865-806-7255 is Tim's number if you could give him a call for all your realty needs. Yeah, as we're up here, you see the player of the game. So congratulations, Cassie, on a big win tonight. You guys had lost to this team earlier in the year by about 14 points and doubled them up, beat them by 17 tonight. Talk about that.
Yeah, our defense has just improved tremendously. Our half-court defense the past couple of games has been amazing. We've been holding teams to 30 and under. We've just improved a lot in that area, and our offense as well, controlling the ball.
Well, that's the reason we gave you player of the game, I think, is because of your defense. You had your hands on a lot of balls, a lot of deflections, and picked up some loose balls and so forth. So what do you think's the key to that? Is it just the team gelling a little bit, or just if y'all done something in practice to make work on the defense?
Yeah, we've become a lot closer as a team, but our hustle has improved a lot. And we've done a lot of hustle drills, like diving on loose balls, taking charges, things like that.
Yeah, well, good. Carter, you have anything you want to say?
No, great game. You really ramped it up on the defensive side, had multiple steals. So a really good job, and keep it up. You got a tough contest on Friday night. What are you looking for in that matchup as Sevier County? They're a pretty tough team.
Yeah, they are. They beat Marable by a good amount, but I'm thinking if we just play our game, we can give them a good one.
Well, you all moved to 9-12, I think, on the season, so pretty good. I mean, season thus far, to win 9 games. I don't think you all won 9 games last year, and so you're about a little over midway through the season, but still several opportunities. Y'all could get into double figures and wins.
Yeah.
So good luck to you Friday night, and we will be back with you on Gov Nation Network next Tuesday night here against South Dole. So enjoy this one and get to work tomorrow on the Lady Bears. Or Smoky Bears, whatever they call them up there. The Bearettes, I think.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Cassie. And she is our player of the game. Robbie will get you that T-shirt. He's out of town, so we'll get you the Murphy Bobcat player of the game T-shirt probably next week, okay? Thanks for coming up, Cassie. And so we'll take a short break with them, and we'll come back here and preview the boys contest right here on Gov Nation Network and Voice of Champions. All right, we're back here at the Heartland Roofing pregame show. Brought to you, of course, by Heartland Roofing. We'll give an area update. We have a little bit of action going on up in Upper East Tennessee. We talked about this, Dobbins.
It's only the second time you've done it, so you've done pretty good, Stan.
West Ridge beats Science Hill girls 65-56. DB leads Morristown West 38-35 at the end of 3 up there as well. And that's about it. Bearden